Proceeds from the forfeited assets of a AFP Comptroller will finally be returned to the National Treasury. Joyce Balancio will tell us why.
United States Ambassador Philip Goldberg formally turned over to Ombudsman Conchita Carpio Morales the criminal proceeds from the forfeited assets of former Armed Forces of the Philippines Comptroller Carlos Garcia. Goldberg handed over a check amounting to $1.3 million or 61 million pesos in a turnover ceremony earlier. The check represents the net proceeds resulting from the sale of Garcia's condominium unit in Trump Tower in New York and from the deposits of two of his accounts in Citibank. Before this, the United States government has also returned in 2012 Garcia's partial forfeited assets amounting to $100,000 or 430,000 pesos. Under the law, these assets will be returned to the National Treasury. Ombudsman Morales said they are proud of this achievement.
This milestone in asset recovery sends that message across that raiders of the public coffers can no longer hide their unexplained wealth. They cannot hide their dummy bank accounts wherever located, and they cannot hide them for a long time and from the long arm of the law.
Morales also said this is the result of constant cooperation of the United States and the Philippines. She thanked the U.S. Embassy in Manila, U.S. Department of Justice, and the U.S. Department of Homeland Security for taking part in returning illegal funds to the government.
We were very pleased this morning to turn over these assets of the Philippine people to the Ombudsman through the process of cooperation that we have together. And it is another example of cooperation between Philippine justice and the U.S. law enforcement community. And we will continue that cooperation into the future.
The efforts of Commission on Audit, Anti-Money Laundering Council, and the Department of Justice were also recognized during the turnover ceremony. It was in 2010 when Garcia was convicted of indirect bribery and money laundering for allegedly acquiring unexplainable wealth when he was still the comptroller of the AFP. According to Ombudsman Conchita Carpio Morales, this will serve as a reminder to the public that the anti-graft agency is continuing to promote integrity and transparency, and it will never abandon its job in fighting against corruption in the government. Joyce Balancio reporting for Y News.